You. Hey, Sky Zone. Good morning. Hey, Miss Virgo. What's up, Atmos? What's up, Atmos? How y'all been? I'm about to take flight in a few minutes. Oh, man. We about to take flight in a few minutes, y'all. Sky Zone, I need your number, though. Hey, Hey, Miss Felicia. Hoo-wee. Hold on. Hey, Miss Belinda. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Angela. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy it, then I'm gonna take it off of here because I don't want everybody calling you Sky. Hold on. Hold on. Let me copy that real quick. Okay. Got it. Okay. Let me. Ooh. You can delete it now, Sky. I got it. I don't want everybody calling you, using your number. Okay, cool. I got it. Hey, everybody. We about to go live. Y'all know how we do it. If you want to support the channel, then at the bottom of the page is a little white box that got a $ in it. It's called the Super Chat. That supports the channel. This right here that y'all about to see appear, that's directly to me, the ZELLE. Okay? And it's bookdanajay@gmail.com. If you want to support me and the channel together, look above the welcome sign where it says Cash App for Official DanaJay, and it's $ Official DanaJay. Okay? So, we about to get this in real quick. Real quick. Because I got some stuff to talk about. I got something to say. It's some stuff I don't even like that's going on. So, we're going to get into it real quick. And it go a little something like this. Let's start.
A storm is coming.
When I was down, it wasn't much I had. Now I'm riding brown town, stunting and something bad. I'm getting myself a bunch of cash. Yeah, $20 turned into a whole duffel bag. I came from the bottom,
and I stayed into something. So now I'm closer to God. But being closer is hard. The attacks get stronger, become much harder to fight, and they last longer. That's what it's always been. Joy with the pain, dark with the light, sun with the rain. With the right perspective, it can be something to gain.
Yo, can I with you? What?
ACT, did you see this?
Look, if it ain't official DanaJay, Levi for Kelly, or Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it. Just take it off. Look, you got some weed? Dang, I gotta get some. All right, hurry up. Diesel and them here, everybody here, we waiting on you. All right.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
Say it later, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass down, gotta make it last down. Start out slow, then I'ma beat it up.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
You always was. How you know?
Y'all taught me. Get there early. Why? What I do wrong?
Chris locked up behind something he done for you.
You downtown with the police? I ain't say a word.
Yeah, that's what you say. But it's how you carry yourself. Always apart, always acting wild. You should be doing what you told. You was never one of us. You never could be. How my hair look, Mike?
You look good, girl.
I'm gonna play that one more time. But before I do that, I want to say shout out to everybody that's here. Hey, Miss Hot Pink. Hey, Lisa. Oh my God, Caramel, what's going on? How y'all doing? Sky Zone in the building. Oh, let's do that one more time.
You always was. How you know?
Y'all taught me. Get there early. Why? What I do wrong?
Chris locked up behind something he done for you. You downtown with the police?
I ain't say a word.
Yeah, that's what you say. But it's how you carry yourself. Always apart, always acting wild. You should be doing what you told. You was never one of us. You never could be. How my hair look, Mike?
You look good, girl.
That right there was a scene from The Wire when Snoop got killed by Mike, and he pretty much gave her the rundown like, yo, you always told me to be here, yada, 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 yada. Why is this? Why is that? And she told him, you never was one of us. Never was one of us. He said, she told him, you supposed to do what you was told. You were supposed to do what you were told. Not act on your own, not to think, but do as you're told. Which brings me to this R.Kelly situation. Because pretty much, I was told that by some of R.Kelly friends, or so-called friends. Hey, T-House. So I had to go back to a show that I was on called The Wire, right? Even though I got smoked on The Wire in the funeral home, I had to go back to a show. And y'all gonna understand why I'm going back to roots. Why I'm going back to the good old days. Why I'm going back to the times when it was real for me. And as y'all look at this, you're going to see how every day it gets darker and darker and darker. So last night and yesterday, it was a big scare or a big flare up about money, about Robert needing money and this and this and this and this. So Robert needed money. Okay. So I had to go back to some old footage. I had to go back and I had to look at some very old footage. And some stuff just started jumping off the page to me and looking at this old footage. And I'm just sitting back like, huh? I forgot about this. Well, The stuff that you forget about, the internet. And I'm going to go here. The stuff that you... I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay. And the stuff that you forget about, make sure that you don't, because that's your library. So I remember Bedbug saying, whatever you do on the internet, it is your resume. So I totally agree with him on that. Let's get these likes up. Good morning, everybody. I have 102 people watching. Let's get these likes up. I got 38 likes, including mine. So let's get these likes up. Ms. Virgo Gray said, my kids love your show. Thank you so much, Ms. Virgo. I wanted to be where everybody and can love it. So, and me going back to my roots, some things jumped out, right? And I said, yo, I forgot about this. So when the defense fund was created by Doug Anton, by way of Robert, then he had to go back and ask Robert about the digital side. I have to say it was all in good spunk and favor for Robert. Okay. People got jealous. People wrote Robert lies. People wanted to investigate Doug Anton, wanted to have me investigated, and they were successful. People wanted to shut the defense fund down because myself, thank you so much, Mr. T. House, because myself, and I appreciate it, because myself and Levi for Kelly, we were pushing the defense fund. Now, one of Don Russell's frenemies, one of R.Kelly frenemies by the name of Don Russell, came on and said the defense fund was bullcrap, and people ran with it. He came on and made up lies and said those two guys were stealing from the defense fund, and people ran with it. But they forgot that he said, well, Dana ain't do nothing wrong. Then he came on and said, well, Levi for Kelly is his cousin. Then he come back 2 months later and retract everything and then try to downgrade us because we didn't stop promoting the R. Kelly Defense Fund, a.k.a. the dollar for the king. It was many cells and many agents that said Dana and them was stealing. So it triggered the feds to come to my home, as you see in the paperwork, as you heard lawyers talk about it. They questioned me. They took my computer that I've now cleared everything out. I've taken everything off and put it in a separate hard drive, and I cleared that computer out, and now I'm going to give it to somebody. The person that I'm going to give it to, I'm just waiting on him to give me the address. I believe in helping people. There's no need for me to have 4 computers and 3 laptops. For what? It's too much. So I'm going to give away the old computer. I told him what he need. I'm just waiting on the address. So I can send him that to help him get started. That's what we do. You help one another, right? So they got Doug off the case. These same folks. These same folks have been scamming Robert forever. Holding private Zooms. If it's for Robert, why you need to hold a private Zoom meeting? I never understood that. I don't trust that. You want me in a private Zoom to talk about raising money for Robert, and when that sugar honey iced tea go left, guess what? The big fish is in that Zoom meeting. Oh, DanaJay was in here part of it. No, you ain't gonna get me like that. Y'all showed me how dangerous y'all can be. I refuse. So then they attacked the lawyers. They attacked Doug Anton first because Doug wouldn't go along with their BS. Then from Doug, they went to Greenberg. Then from Greenberg, after Greenberg shut it down, they went to Nicole. Then from Nicole, they jumped to Canick. Now from Canick, they doing the unthinkable. They are attacking Jennifer Bonjean. And a person, and I'm going to go here and I'm going to go on record, I'm going to say this. A person who I argue with, who I call my bipolar twin, who I love, who I haven't spoken to in almost a year, we don't agree highly on nothing. But last night, I agreed with her. And I don't know if she's watching, but she know what it is. I agreed with her last night. And I know people want to know, Dana, what are you talking about? Well, you don't got to wait no further. Somebody by the name of Your Mom's Cooking started the question. And the question went like this because it was conflicting stories of, do you send money to the MDC or do you send money to this bootleg Cash App that's supposed to have been Joy's? So it went like this. Mama's Cooking put, and shout out to Mama's Cooking, whoever you are. Mama's Cooking said, at Jennifer Bonjean, can confirm, she put the, and she meant to put you. That's what I'm thinking. It says, can confirm if Robert is calling people asking for $3,100 by the 20th of March. Several people are claiming that he is, which does not make sense. Jennifer Bonjean come back and say, I can confirm that my client is asking no one for 1 penny. I cannot confirm that there aren't scoundrels in the MDC. So that kills the send money to that Cash App. What up, Willie? What up, Ben? Hey, Ann. What up, Rel? That kills to send money to a Cash App. Now, if you want to send money to the MDC, I can't tell you not to. But that's where I was told to send it to. By the person that Robert trusts with his funds. So then Mama's Cooking said, sorry for asking. It just didn't make sense that he would be doing this. I just didn't want supporters sending money to a Cash App to be scammed. Jennifer Bonjean come back and said, neither does he. So no one should be sending money to random Cash Apps. It ain't going to him. I promise. Okay. So Here's the firestorm. Red Love RK said, I heard that it's Joycelyn Cash App. Someone had spoke to him and confirmed it. Really? Your Mama's Cooking said thank you. R.Kelly said thanks for keeping us posted. SMA put thank you. Now here's the bullcrap. Jennifer Bojing said, I can confirm that my client is asking no one for 1 penny. I cannot confirm that there aren't scoundrels in the MDC. Mama's Cooking put thank you. But all of a sudden, it's a planet person. Or should I say, a created person. Because when I seen this, I did my research. Kara Sasha. Listen to what they say. You might want to actually talk to your client before making this statement. It's obvious you have not spoken to him because the information is accurate. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this. Who do that sound like? I can go get the... Matter of fact, let me do it like this. Because, see, people are visual. Let me do it like this. Because I don't want nobody saying, oh, he doing this. Even though I know people going to come out there and it's funny. And it's funny. Because people who don't know nothing about what they talking about is going to try to jump out there today. And that's cool. But what I don't want is for anybody to try to catch them with a safety net. Let's go here. Hold on. Allison. And y'all know who I'm looking for. Just what I'm looking for. Good morning, y'all. Hold on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Dana rejects. I got some crazy old files. I'm looking at these files like, boy, you say some crazy stuff. Got it. So, if you pay attention, see, this is what I mean when I say people just jump out there and say anything. Cassandra Meadows. So you said you heard the calls, right? Then you came in and said it was him, right? So let me ask you this question. He said send money to a Cash App. That's what I don't understand. Why be an avatar and then try to jump in somebody's chat? Just be who you are. Just be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Just be who you are. Don Russell can't call from a federal prison. Okay. All right. So, Kara Sasha, whoever that is, said you might want to actually talk to your client before making this statement. It's obvious you have not spoken to him because the information is accurate. Well, pay attention to something. RSK Task Force just convened from a 2-hour strategy session. Brian Nix is the only attorney that has RSK's consent to receive funds in his honor. Doug been fired. Others are headed out the door soon after per RSK's demand. For now, Greenberg has been restricted. RSK is in good spirits. He asked to tell all his fans that have been praying for him, writing him, and sending commissary money. Okay. Now let me break it down to you. When I said who do it sound like, I'm not saying directly. But when you look at the verbiage is not far off from each other. The one that say Don Russell, that was 2 years before all this crazy stuff started happening, right? The one on Jennifer Bogine, that happened last night. Now watch this. Here's where I put people on that square. I let you hang yourself. Now I'm going to say this. Cassandra, you said Might of Spade, contact Dottie. She will play it for you. Ask Julius if it was him. He will tell you. I know what Rob sound like. But make this make sense. You actually think Rob is going to contact a blogger or someone just starting out to be a blogger before he contact his lawyer? That's actually getting traffic out the way and things moved on his behalf? Make this make sense. So before you contact your lawyer, you'll contact a blogger saying that you need money sent to a Cash App. When you hear Sharon Wimbush come out and say, oh, send it to the MCC. You heard me say, send it to the MDC. You heard others say, send it to the MDC. But Dottie saying, Rob saying, send it to a Cash App. Allegedly. Then Ms. Bogine come out and say, my client ain't asking nobody for nothing. This is the same daggone playbook they played with Doug Anton and the Defense Fund. A leopard don't change your stripes. This is the same playbook. And because I know who Dottie is close to, I will definitely side-eye all of that. Another playbook, Rob calling everybody. So now, Rob went from let's go here. He went from writing everybody to now he's calling everybody. I believe he only called a certain few when he get a chance to call. There's definitely a crime in progress. I never seen nobody say, oh, let's go behind the scenes and have a private Zoom so we can talk about things. Come on, stop. And I came on here purposely because I plan on getting messy this morning. So I got a grease stain all up my head. Oh, yeah, I made sure my shirt was a little greasy this morning. So, like I say, Robin need $3,100 for what? by Saturday. For what? And Bojin came out and said, my client ain't asking nobody for 1 penny. You know what that say? That she's good with the status that she in. But I'm going to put this on the head. This the same playbook that Don and his cronies had when they wanted to replace Doug, when they wanted to replace Greenberg, when they wanted to replace Nicole. They said, yo, we got to raise some money. We already have Canic waiting. Oh, was I supposed to say that? Y'all thought that I didn't hear when everybody was pissed at me? And the one thing I can say is me and Trent have grown to see what it really going on. Trent believed what he believed, and he went on. He got away from the joint. I believe what I believe, and I know what I know, and I'm still standing. But Trent brought a lot of things to the forefront. That's why I don't put nothing past nobody now. But you got to make this make sense. I'm sitting in jail behind allegations. It's been said by many people that bloggers is messing up my case. I called one person and that person said, and I said, man, I know, but ain't nothing I can do about it. And now they want you to believe a blogger over a lawyer? That's to discredit Bongine and try to get her off the case, which clearly signals that if you send in anything to a Cash App instead of the lawyer, you are in play with the Don Russell regime. So evidently, Bojine is fighting the right way for Rob. Because whenever somebody doing something right, the wrong people get mad and always try to discredit the right people. Jennifer Bojine would be the last person that I would even try to tell, oh, it's evident you ain't speak to your client. What? So what if Bojine just took that and said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm done. Robert, you do this shit yourself. Then Robert's sitting back like, what the hell? But at the end of the day, here we go again. Who authorized the Cash App? Now, I talked to Joy myself. And Joy said she ain't asked nobody for nothing. And she ain't getting no Cash App. So if Joy ain't getting the Cash App, then where's it going? If you send it to the MDC, that's MoneyGram or Western Union, right? So whoever's doing that is safe. But the Cash App. And what kills me is when people jump out there and say, oh, Rob said send to the Cash App. Well, hold on. So Rob, so you mean to tell me that Rob telling certain amount of people to send to a Cash App $3,100 that he need by the 20th. Then he telling another demographic of people to send $3,100 to the MDC. Then he telling his lawyer, I ain't never talked to none of them motherfuckers. Somebody lying. And what I would say is the safe bet would be the MDC. The stupid bet would be the Cash App. The oxymoron bet is to go against his lawyer. But the smartest bet of them all is to stay neutral and stay out of all that shit like I'm doing. So when I was telling y'all that an old friend of mine, that me and her don't get along at all. But she said the most profound sugar honey iced tea last night. She said, I suggest that counsel refrain from any social media queries or commentary. These people are here trying to say the attorney is lying and they know better than the person who legally representing RSK. Shaking my head. This fan base is an embarrassment. Y'all are out of pocket. I can't agree with Spiller T no more. And if I knew Spiller T Cash App, I would send her a little something for lunch. Because she said first what I was going to say today. She said first what I was going to say today. And then Jennifer Bogine responded, good advice. Hard not to get sucked in with this crew. And once again, DanaJay has not been in the screwery dealing with Miss Bogine. She can't tell you that I called her. Never. She can't tell you that I emailed her. Never. Nope. My scope is a different scope. Roberts needs his rent paid. The rent where all his belongings are and where Joy is living. Oh,
what?
Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh.
What?
Oh my God. So the person that just said that, this for you.
You see something? Now you see now. You done fucked up, you know that, don't you? I see what I'm saying. I thought... No, so, you know what I'm saying? You done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah,
No, you done fucked up, don't you? No, don't you? No, you done fucked up.
Jacynic Thomas. You know you done fucked up, right? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Joey can't live where his belongings is at. His belongings is in the storage, and it's not a regular storage. Now, did you hear me when I say I talked to Joy? Joy said she haven't received the Cash App. She haven't put it out there. So she ain't know what I was talking about. And It is what it is. So when I look at certain things, it is what it is. And when I'm looking at a text message between me and Joy, it is what it is. See, here we go. Check this out. His royalty checks are not coming in. He doesn't know why, but they are holding his money. And I know 100% that you haven't talked to Joy. Show proof you talked to Joy, Dana, because that's a lie. Harley Jean Ease. I've shown proof all the time. I'm not going to continue showing proof because that's all y'all do is try to lie and twist it. Y'all show me proof that y'all talked to Joy. Y'all show me proof that Joy said that she about to be evicted. That's what y'all doing this year. I showed y'all proof for 3 years. Now y'all show me proof. Until you show me proof, then do one thing for me.
I just need you to shut the fuck up, cause nobody asked you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. 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 Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow.
That's all. That's all. And if people don't like what I'm saying over here, which is nothing but the truth, then this is what you can do.
If you don't like what I say or do, pretty please for your sake and mine, unfollow me.
But y'all motherfuckers over here listening to what I gotta say. Just like y'all got a right to speak your opinion, I got a right to speak mine. This is my shit, not yours. And while y'all at it, since y'all want to collect on Robert's behalf,
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle,
just as I've been telling y'all.
EBC. Ooh, yeah, Lord. Bring me my money. Oh, run me my money.
And then let's go here. Thank you, Joy. How is all these people getting a call from Robert? And this coming from Joy. How can all these people get a call from Robert? He can only call those on his list and who have been approved by the feds. Like I said, I know 3 people that he has placed a call to, that I've heard his voice. And I'm not disclosing those people. One of the people already know, which was Levi. But I'm not going to tell who the other 2 are. Prima Donna, thank you. They know why those royalties not coming in. Stop. Right. That part right there. Like I said, I'm not going to make nothing up, but when I looked on the website, it clearly said that if any liens, they're going to take it. Well, Heather Williams got a $4 million lien on his royalties. Prado got a $4 million lien on him. Like I said, I'm not telling nobody to not send nothing to Robert. But if you're going to do it, send it the right way. No confusion. Send it to the MDC. That's all. But then you had a... But then... Why Bubba don't just shoot a message to Tyrese since he needs assistance in inquiring minds? Let's go here. I'm going to go here. Because the person that shot Tyrese that text message, a lot of y'all don't know who that is. Right? Hey, Judith Blix. A lot of y'all don't know who that is. But trust and believe. $3,100? It's nothing. So I'm lost about some things. Hold on. Distraction. Joy is not Robert Sylvester Kelly responsible. So I'm just trying to figure out, how can Joy be living? How can Joy be living at the storage? Oh boy, people crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, look, I'm not getting into it. But like I said last night, and I said again, if people ain't getting their feelings behind Dana and Levi, the defense fund would have still been in operation. And guess what? We wouldn't have to scrounge and send money to nobody, because it would already be there. But I get it. The hate be real. The love be fake. That's why DanaJay stay to his god-daggone self. If it ain't Dream Team business, I ain't dealing with it. If it ain't friends that really care about me, I'm not dealing with it. I know how to disassociate real quick. But then you have the neighborhood stalker, the YouTube stalker, that will say something like this. That man had to tell his lawyer just so y'all can stop making bogus defense funds. At Levi for Kelly, at official DanaJay, shaking my head, got that man bond denied for raising money. This is what you call a pitiful piece of shithead ass person. I'm not showing y'all nothing. Y'all show me now. Y'all show me where Joy called y'all and said something, and show me Joy's number. Matter of fact, I will help you out. Her first area code begins with 404. Whoever this please stop is, check this out. You came on the wrong platform to talk about Levi. That ain't gonna go. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause my pastor.
Alright, oh, I got feeling. Oh, you finna get blocked. Yep, you finna get blocked. You put your cash out.
You can't come on here talking about Levi. You can't come on here talking about nobody that rocks with the Dream Team. You definitely can't come on here talking about nobody that's cool with Dana. So, you knowing him for over 2 decades or whatever, that's none of my business. But you go take that to one of the I Hate Levi, I Hate DanaJay channels. Over here, it ain't working. I said what I said. But like I was saying, you got that piece of crap head person who's thinking and saying it's about a defense fund. No, it ain't about a defense fund because ain't nobody talking defense fund. I noticed when I said, now I'm about to put something out there. The minute I said, oh, I'm about to have everybody who collected anything in Rob's name and ain't sent it to him, y'all about to be in trouble. Now all of a sudden, oh, Rob called me. Rob did this. Rob did that. Rob did that. I told you, I only know about 3 to 4 people that Rob has called. And I can't speak on the extent of 2 of those conversations. I can only speak on the extent of 2 conversations that I know. So I sit back and just watch. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not participating in nothing. Because y'all sabotaged the defense fund for him. So now I'm going to just sit back and watch. While y'all do whatever y'all do. I'm not coming after y'all. I'm not saying none of that. But I am putting in, or should I say I have put in, the people that collected on Robert's behalf. They will be investigated. Where did those funds go? I know it ain't go to an IOTA trust account. That's all they can focus on is a defense fund, aka trust fund, to overshadow cash apps, make it make sense, facts. And then let's go here. Here's another bone I'm about to pick with y'all. Somebody said Joy needs $3,100, right? Watch this. Where Joy stay at, her rent is $2,600 a month. So what is $3,100 going to do if she's 2 months behind? Second thing is this. They are not doing evictions because they backed up 2.5 years, especially in Chicago, because of COVID. The courts wasn't processing. So who do you think y'all playing with? Send it to a cash app. I'm not sending nothing to a cash app. Who do you think you playing with? See, there's certain things that I don't talk about that I can really put in play and tell that whoever's saying send it to a cash app, you're a damn liar. And I don't care who it is. Now make that make sense. But then I want to share this with y'all. Because Dana ain't going. I spoke on the Jussie Smollett situation. And people was telling me, oh, you should have some compassion for Jussie Smollett. What if Robert was in that situation? Well, Robert was in that situation. And I'm going to give you more than enough reason of why I don't give a hell if Jussie Smollett don't get a day in the street again. Pay attention to the picture. This is Jussie Smollett's sister in this crowd. You got Kamala Harris right here. You got Jussie Smollett right there. And the reason why I got Robert picture here is because these are all the people that took part in making sure Robert go to jail. Shout out to Prima Donna News for putting that there. Hashtag vindicate R.Kelly. So you have political figures that's going against Robert Kelly, but they also standing up for this piece of shit right here. Make that make sense. So before you come to me with some crazy stuff, make sure all of your T's are crossed and all your I's are dotted. Now, before I go, I'm going to leave a simple message. Pay attention, Daboski. I told y'all this about to get real dark. So, the message that I want to send you is this right here.
It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. I know everything there is to see. I need you to know we need each other.
Sometimes I wonder
if you can hear me at all.
What happened to you was such a tragedy.
Now we know. We can never truly die. It's turned into nothing more than pity. Our fun is just getting started.
So with all the police reports and everything, right, that you claim and that you got, I'm going to show you something. Remember what you did to this little boy right here. And I know people talk about, oh, Dana put the Boski kids up there. Not until he put my mother and my son, which you see in my hands right here, that was in the NICU. That's when I put his kids up there. But remember what you did to that little boy picture and what you said. Remember everything, okay? Remember everything. I want you to remember everything. Remember, I want you to see these pictures. Because I don't give a fuck what you or nobody else say. Every time you say something about my son, every time you do some fuck shit to a picture of one of my sons or one of my kids, period, especially my baby boy, I want you to remember that. That's where it started.
I thought I was staring back in my own deranged reflection. But I was wrong.
He needed me. Fate works in strange ways.
When one journey ends, another must begin. And as long winding road will lead me to a new destination. Have you heard the good news? He only hears my truth. Fate works in strange ways.
She dances and sings in the light. She lurks in the shadows, and she
Always gets her way. He has a home.
So understand this, Daboski. I don't give a fuck about you, Sarah, Flea Baby, or your kids. I'm coming. That's all I'm telling you. I'm coming. And I hope your life insurance is real paid up. Because I'm going to leave you in a pool of your blood. I promise you that. So as the informant that you are, let them know that I'm willing to wear them metal bracelets. You took me to a place where nobody on this internet has ever took me to. And you're going to find out firsthand just how dangerous this shit just got. That's all I'm going to tell you. But I will assure you this. No threats, no promises. I'm going to leave you in a pool of your own blood. That's all I got to say to you. DanaJay out.
Who am I? I am King. Build the fire, panning into the fire. The best of battle heads are bitten. I am Lee. I am Lee. I am Lee. All rise and bask in his glory.
swimming in you. Hey, little mama said I wanna take her. Dipping your pool. Just gon' pollute out there. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.